I got an email from a website called Gearbeast asking us if we'd be interested in doing a review of a product. I said, hell yeah, let's bring it on. So they sent me this head-up display for OBDII cars, and we don't have any OBDII cars. So we're gonna try and do a review of it, and we called in a friend who's gonna let us borrow his car, which is gonna be wholesomely appropriate for this thing. And we're gonna give it away to one of you guys for subscribing and being badasses. So watch to the end of the video to find out how to enter to win this thing. Let's get this review started. In order to use this thing to its full potential, we'll be using Ray's 2013 Subaru WRX to do the review. Thank you, Ray, for letting us use your car. Let's get into it. The idea behind a heads-up display is to allow you to keep your eye on your speed and your tachometer and other engine data like oil pressure and engine temperature while still maintaining your eyes in the line of sight with the road. It does so by reflecting the data from the heads-up display onto your windshield in front of you and is visible in both during the day and night. It's a very cool product, and I was really excited to do this review, so let's see how it performs. It's a pretty straightforward install. You just plug it into your OBDII port and it'll turn on when you turn your car on. An immediate thought that came to me was that this thing would be a lot cooler if it was wireless, but nonetheless it's still a pretty cool device. You mount the heads-up display to your dash with this little gel pad that we ended up not using simply because we're giving it away and we didn't want this to be all dirty and used when whoever wins it gets it. While it's a little bit difficult to see in this next shot, the lights are definitely bright enough to see on your windshield during the day. Another thing to note is that it did come with a little reflective panel to put on your windshield, but again, we didn't use it because we didn't want whoever wins it to have a used product when it gets there. The button on the top of the device allows you to modify all the settings and cycle through what options you want to be displayed on your heads-up display while you're driving. In this shot with the sun behind us, you can see the heads-up display as it functions a lot better than you could with the sun facing us, but again, it's still kind of a hard thing to catch on camera, so you'll have to take my word for it. If you've ever purchased electronics from China before, you know that the terrible instructions translated from Chinese to English are very hard to read, but in this case it is actually not true and they were pretty easy to understand. With the instructions so easy to understand, we had no problem setting the shift light for 4,000 RPM. You can see it blinking in the top left if you go above 4,000 RPM. Not necessarily something you'd need, but a cool feature nonetheless. And just a note, this clip has been mirrored. When you look at it in real life, it's backwards, so when it reflects on your windshield, you'll see it as normal, but I mirrored the clip so you could understand what was going on here. So at the end of the day, what we have is actually a pretty exciting, usable product from a cheap Chinese company with surprisingly understandable instructions. So if you do want a head-up display and you have a car with an OBDII port, I would definitely recommend this. The link for it's going to be in the description for the Gearbeast. I believe it's like $35, so not too bad at all. If you want to win this one, go ahead and leave a comment with your car that's OBDII. It's still going to be random, but the first person that the randomizer picks with an OBDII car is going to be the winner, and we'll send it out to you, and we hope you guys enjoy it. We hope you enjoy this video. Be sure to hit subscribe for more giveaways, more car stuff, and we'll see you in the next video.